right after the warm up, put your gloves on right away. And since I'm going to be doing the mitts, I'm not going to have mine on. So we'll go into the workout. And then when we take that minute break, then we'll switch. So you take your gloves off, and I'll put mine on during the break.
Maybe not. That would be extra break for me.
Maybe so.
To the face. Okay. So no hand wrapping.
I mean, you can wrap your hands if you want.
I know.
It might be really hard to get your gloves on. But
Try to be funny. Try to be funny.
try to be, I am. Can you keep your feet up over the bar and flip over?
This all with the bar.
Yeah. I think I have to work a little bit with the head underneath. Just where's their base? You can start by doing like an L backwards. How'd that feel?
Hey.
Are you ready?
I don't know about you, but I think so. I am. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, punch fitters.
Good morning, good morning. It is a cold, dreary day in northern Illinois, located just outside of Chicago.
It's outside. I don't like it.
No, that's so sad.
Yes.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and make sure you click on the bell so that you don't miss a single video. We cover everything that's related to combat sports, tutorials, workouts, product reviews, and nutrition. And speaking about nutrition, if you are struggling right now to eat healthy, we did team up with a company called Trifecta. If you go in the description below, there's a link That'll take you right to their page. They have a variety of options depending on what your personal fitness goals are, whether that's to lose weight or to increase weight or just maintain what you have. And if you combine the code with the link, you'll get an extra 20% off your first order. As far as some shout outs for yesterday's workout, which I'm still recovering from.
Oh, come on. That was
If you missed it,
a slide workout.
if you missed it, you better go and check it out because I'm gonna be taking that one off. It destroyed me.
Yeah.
But, are you gonna say something?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe later on.
Regardless, Manny and Tel still checked in and they did the workout with us, so that was really, really awesome.
Yes, thank you, ladies.
Other than that, is there anything you want to add before I go into the workout?
No, and I know also Rachel, she did that workout.
Oh, that's right.
That
She
was
sent us
really
pictures.
Nice comment and picture too.
Yes. She worked out so hard that her socks fell off. So,
yeah, that's dedication.
Rachel's-
That's the spirit. I love it.
good catch. Today what we're going to be doing is an MMA workout. Now typically there's 5 rounds in an MMA
I'll go
match.
behind the camera right now.
No,
okay?
no, I'm
See
getting you back for
guys?
yesterday. But today we're going to do 6 rounds, and the way that I program these workouts is they're designed, first of all, to kind of give you a feeling of what it's like to be in an MMA match without actually having to get hit. And how we do that is we spend the first minute in the 5-minute round doing some sort of movement with a weight. So what we want to do is we want to tax all your major muscle groups to the point where they're fatigued. Then we're going to do another movement with weight. Then we're going to do some cardio. And then right after the cardio, we're going to go into 2 minutes of boxing. You'll notice our bag is down. So what I'm going to be doing is calling out combinations. If you're at home and you have a heavy bag, I just want you to do those combinations on your bag. If you don't know the combinations or what we're doing, don't worry. That whole section of the workout is more about setting a pace. So that's really what I want you to do. Just keep up with us. Do whatever you have your knowledge on right now. And then you get a full 1-minute break, and then we go right back into those movements. So the first one's gonna be kind of like a warm-up round, and then after that, you should have a pretty good idea. I highly recommend that you either have a dumbbell, kettlebell, sandbag, something that's heavy that you can move around. The movements that we're gonna be doing today are gonna be reminiscent of an MMA match. So they're movements that you would typically find in that scenario. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do a light warm-up though.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
gonna keep it light today.
Hey,
Because
I started light too.
the workout's
And I
gonna be
ended up super light yesterday, so
tough.
it was okay.
All right, so crank up your favorite music.
It's a little bit off.
Oh, it's a little bit off, she says.
Yeah, I think he has some jack. Okay, it's better.
There we go.
Straight line.
And tell if you're on with us, this one's for you because we're gonna be doing some ground and pound stuff like you asked for. All right, let's start with some jumping jacks.
Modified versions, guys. Here we go. I have to save some energy. It's okay. So there's a cardio. As a cardio, you can guys use anything. Chris, you want to use a bike? I'll mix bike, maybe jump rope. I love doing the jump rope.
You're on the bike all the time. You're doing bike today.
I
I will be demoing alternatives.
You tell me I can choose. So anyway, you can guys choose anything you guys want at home. Again, jump rope, jumping jacks, running in place, minute cardio.
Make sure you lift those ankles. Let's knock out the rust. Throw some punches off to the ceiling. Off to the side. Down at the floor. Work your way back up. Good. From there, your arms are out. Go down. Come all the way up so that your shoulders are stacked over your hips. We're waking up the glutes and the hamstrings.
Hello.
Hello. Good. From there, hands in front of your toes, in between your feet, behind your heels. Each time, go a little bit lower in the squat. 1, 2, 3. Come up. Come up. Come up. Good, let's go back up top. Small circles forward.
Watch it, come on.
Get out of the way.
Yes, you're on my
Get out
way.
of the way.
Come on, stay on your side.
A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. All the way. Good, and switch directions.
Switch.
A little
Don't
bit
touch
bigger.
it. Watch it.
A little bit bigger. Good, let's go all the way. All right, let's wake up the central nervous system now. So get into your fighting stance. For us, we're right-handed, so our right leg's behind the hips, left leg is in front. Hands are up, protecting the face. All I want you to do now is just move in and out. In and out. Focus on keeping those feet the same distance apart. No matter where you end up, you should always have a solid foundation. Think about if you had a stick in between your knees, and when you push, that knee is going to push up against the opposite knee so that your feet always end up in the same spot. Hands are up. When you punch, or when you step forward, give me a jab, and then recoil. Ready? And go. And back. Bring that shoulder up. Elbow runs parallel to the ground. Wrist snaps over at the very last second. This is also our combo number 1. Good, let's add the cross. Jab, cross, boom, reset. Jab, cross, reset. Good job. Exhale every time you strike. Inhale every time you recoil. Let's add the hook. Jab, cross, hook, which is also our combo number 3. When you throw that hook, lift that heel, snap the hip, rotate the hip. Shoulder stays locked out, bring the fist back. Good. Let's add a cross to the end. So this will be our combo number 4. It looks like this. Jab, cross, hook, cross, come back. Let's add a knee at the end. Jab, cross, hook, cross, knee, come back. Let's add a sprawl now.
Oh my gosh, it's the warm-up?
Yes. Here we go. And jab, cross, hook, cross, rear knee, sprawl, get back up. One more. Good, and time.
Oh, hey.
All right, heart rate's up. Central nervous system's working. Here's the movements that we're gonna do. I'll show you first with a bag, and then Aneta's gonna show you how she's gonna do it with the dumbbell. In MMA, sometimes you find yourself on your back with an opponent on top of you. This is called full mount. One of the ways that you can get them off of full mount is to buck, trap, and roll. We're gonna use the sandbag to imitate that. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a seated position. Put my hands inside the bag, and then I'm gonna lift my hips up. Using that momentum, I'm gonna drive the bag into the air, and then bring the bag behind me. And then I'm gonna reset. Pop up, and then back. up, and then back. Boom. We're gonna do that for a minute straight. Then the next movement that I'm gonna do is the sandbag's gonna be between my legs. I'm gonna think about shooting in, picking somebody up, and throwing them on the ground. It looks like this. I'm here, grab on, down to the ground, switch, down to the ground, switch, down to the ground. Keep your back straight. Think about using the momentums from driving your hips up. Right after that, we'll be on the bike. If you don't have a bike, you can substitute that for anything. Burpees, jumping jacks, jump rope, anything. Then right after that, I'm gonna grab the mitts, and Aneta's gonna do some boxing. Just follow my lead on that. No breaks in between. You're working for the full 5 minutes. Then you get a minute break. So now show us what you're gonna do.
Alright. So, if you guys have dumbbells, I will basically do the same thing as Chris showed you. Basically, go down on the ground. Can you see me?
Yep.
But now from here, I'm going to use only one dumbbell for this exercise. Then from here, I'm going to lay down on my back, and then from here, what do you want to do? Of course, you want to buckle, and then send the dumbbells all the way past through, and then bring it back. And again, buckle, send it back. So you want to feel like the dumbbell rests on your hips. So resting on your hips, you're lifting your hips up, and then driving the dumbbells over your head. Touch, rest the dumbbells on the ground, and pull it back. So that will be the first.
Yeah, I just want to spend a couple minutes right here. So if you leave this here, it's
Yes.
all about using the momentum of the hips. So Aneta, if you can just do that 5 times in a row, just pop your hips up really quick. Well, don't worry about bringing the dumbbell back. Just leave it on your hips.
Oh, just leave it on the hip?
Yep, and just really fast. And again, really fast, really fast, really fast. Keep going. Just kidding, that was for me.
I have to swear, fuck you, Chris. That's okay. That was me. I knew it. Alright, so in the next movement, because again, not a lot of people have sandbag at home. Sorry. Then he's just me. And because of the yesterday workout, that's okay. So again, dumbbells, we're guys going to do dumbbell clean with alternating arms. So basically the same momentum. You guys will keep the dumbbells between your feet. Your feet will be a little bit wider than hip width hands. Then from here, you guys will lift it up, shrug with your shoulder, pull it, and catch it. So watch me here from here. Shrug, catch on your shoulders, and then reset. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Receiving positions, you're receiving dumbbells on your knee bended, and the finished positions will be full hip extensions. And then reset. Down, catch, and then full hip extensions. So if you want it, you can always use higher or heavier dumbbells. Anything else?
So Aneta and I are going to be using the small gloves, but part of the reason is that we're doing that is so that we can grab the equipment and we don't have to transition back and forth in between boxing gloves. But we're also not hitting a 150-pound heavy bag. So if you're hitting a heavy bag, I would suggest sticking with your boxing gloves, especially if you're just doing this for the fitness element of it. If you're a trained fighter, obviously you know what your limitations are, so just do whatever feels good for you. But we're going to get started. Oh, you're just sandbag heavy?
Not the sandbag, but heavier dumbbells.
Okay. And then let me just go on an angle here. And then you probably want to go the other way.
Yeah. Okay. This way?
Yep.
Huh.
All right, get your dumbbell. Get ready. We're going in 10 seconds. Here we go. And go. How short is 10 seconds up?
I know, the heck.
Just go. Quit complaining.
I have to.
Get to work. Really focus on that thrust with the hips, so that way the arms aren't doing a lot of the work. the other movement. So now you're doing the clean version, right? So I'm here, I'm using my hips, get the bag up as if I'm shooting in on somebody else's hips, and then doing a body slam. And it's also about lifting up and slamming to the ground. So you want to use your hips to increase the impact. Ideally, you don't want him getting back up once you slam him down. Good, now we're on the bikes.
On the bikes. Enjoy a ride.
Sorry.
1 minute on the bike.
So right now you should be doing jump rope, jumping jacks, burpees. Got 15 more seconds. All right, right away into boxing. All right, man.
I don't know about that.
Here we go. 1. Good. 2. 3. Low roundhouse. Low roundhouse inside the leg. Good. 3. Give me a body shot hook. Cross. Bob and weave. Cross hook cross. Good. Here we go. 2. 4. 3. Cross. Bob and weave. Hook cross hook. Rear knee. Right uppercut. Left hook. Right cross. Bob and weave. Cross hook cross. Good. We still got a minute left. 4. 2. 3. Good. From here, Netta. What I'm going to have you do is put your right knee on the bag, punch with your right hand, and go. Right knee, right punch. If you don't have a bag, just air punch it. All right, go to full mount, Aneta, so you're on the bag, left, right. Don't have a ground and pound bag. Boom, 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 boom. Left knee, left punch. Doing good, doing good. Good from here, Aneta. Put your stomach on the bag. Reach up and punch it with your right hand. Boom, go, go, go. Ooh, you almost took me out there. Keep going, you got 6 seconds. Don't hit him in the chest, hit him in the face. There we go. And time. All right, that was your first round. How you feel, babe?
It's good.
All right, so I'm up next. I'm going to put my gloves on, so that I can take hers off. All right, you know the movements now. You should be able to knock them out really quick. Start making your way back to your station. We're going in 10 seconds.
Oh yeah. Get ready, guys.
3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, your hips are doing most of the work. Your arms are just guiding your weight back. Explode up. And then bring the weight back. We got 3 seconds. Good. From there, right away, no breaks. Bring the weight up to your shoulder, slam it back down to the ground. Ten seconds. All right. Aneta, you get to jump rope?
Yep.
All right, Aneta's on jump rope. I'm back on the bike. No breaks. What are some other things we could be doing, Aneta?
Jumping jacks, running plates. You can do burpees, guys. Sprawls. Any fast cardio, fast speed, high knees. But you guys have a treadmill at home, so you can run on the treadmill.
$15 more seconds. All right. Now the heart rate's up, and you're tired and you're winded. Now you gotta fight. Follow along with Aneta.
You ready? 1, 2, 4. Right cross. Right elbow. Good. Right knee. Right knee. 4. Good. 7. Right uppercut. Left hook. Right cross. Good. And again. Good. This time left uppercut. Right cross. Left hook. Beautiful. Bob and to the left. Left hook. Cross. Hook. And again, bob and to the left. Hook. Cross. Hook. Good. 4. 7. Right knee. Spinning kick. Right elbow. Good. Alright, rounding counts. So this time you're going to put down on your right knee and hit with a right punch. Right punch on. That's it. Guys, make sure every time you throw, you punch, exhale. Generate power, go all the way, rotate. Beautiful. Now, go on the mountain, straight punches. Put your right hand down and then left elbow. I know, right? That's it. And break. 1 minute break.
Oh. Man, that bike catches up to you.
It does.
All right, guys, that was round 2. If you think about this like an MMA fight, what do you do a lot of times? First couple rounds are just about filling out your opponent. Don't forget to get your gloves on.
Oh, gloves on.
Let's go, let's go. 30 seconds.
Gosh. I got 30 seconds.
Man, Use this break, whether you're watching this live or on the archive playlist. Give us a thumbs up if you like this workout. Leave any comments. Get to the start position. We're going in 5 seconds. All right. Explode up. Bring it back down. I like to get a little crunch in at the same time, and then thrust the hips up, bring the bag back. So the part with the hips has to be fast. Pop it up, then bring it back. So that way, if you weren't hanging onto the handles, it would look more like this. And you throw it behind you, and then you get out. All right, get into the cleans right away. Ooh. Aneta.
I know.
She's not messing around. Keep that back straight. Don't round it. This should be more about the hips. The arms are just guiding the tool to the position, the end position. Going in for the takedown. Pick them up. Bring them down. All right. Ooh, you're back on the bikes.
I'll be mixing bike and the jump rope.
Got 30 seconds. Come on, babe. Give me a little bit more. Let's go. Come on, a little bit more.
Pushing myself. Come on.
You're not pushing yourself. You're not even breathing hard.
I am.
Ten more seconds. All right. Back on the bag. All right, see what you got. Here we go. Front kick to vertical target. Oh, nice. Ooh, front kick to vertical target, combo 3. Go. Out and weave. Go cross hook. Rear knee. Right uppercut. Give me a knee to the ribs. Boom. It's all right, you're not going to hit every time. Hook. Cross. Bottom weave. Cross hook. Cross. Rear knee. Right uppercut, left hook, right cross. And reverse it. 3. Bottom weave. Hook cross hook. Knee to the ribs. Roundhouse to the ribs. Good. 3, 2, 5. Good. Slip left. Good. Slip right. 4, 2. Good. From here, go ahead and give me full mount, straight punches. Go, go, go. Full mount, straight punches. All right, back up. Here we go. Combo 2, 3, 7. Back ground pound. Go, go, go. You just knocked him out. Full mount punches. You just knocked him down to the ground. You're working hard for this. You don't want him to get back up. If you don't have a bag, Straight punches. Throw them at the air. All right, Aneta, back up. 13 seconds. 2, 4, 3, 2, ground and pound. Straight punches. Go, go, go. Left, right, and time. Woo! Nice job, Aneta. Not messing around today. All right, you got a minute break. That was round 3. We're going on to 4.
Okay, tsunami.
Ooh.
Big boy.
Are you going to use that for your hip thrust?
No.
I would have been impressed then.
Pulling.
Nah, no, I'm not impressed.
It's okay. What's the time?
We have 5 seconds. Get back to your start position. And go with the hip thrusts. So take a pause in between each one. This isn't about how many you can do. This is about understanding the body mechanics. You shouldn't be able to do this one super fast. If you had a 160, 200-pound dude on you, you're not going to be able to flip them off multiple times. Use this as an opportunity. Focus. Get yourself in a good position where you can explode up and then bring them back down. That's why I've got the cardio at the end. This isn't the cardio piece. This is the technique piece. Good. 3 seconds, get that last one in. Good. All right, now we're at that clean. Aneta, 40-pound dumbbell.
I know.
Love it.
Let's see.
That's my idea of sexy right there. No makeup, no awesome hairdo, just raw power. Seeing somebody do something that's hard, that's not easy, that's challenging themselves, that is what I think is sexy. Doesn't hurt that she's cute too, though.
Thank you. Try to focus. Not lifting that big boy.
Get him up to the shoulder. Slam him down to the ground. Hopefully he doesn't get up from that. All right. Get out your cardio. Am I punching this time?
Yes, you are. I will punch you in a second. Oh.
I'm ready.
Good. 4. Cross. Cross. I tried to flag already, both hands. Right elbow. Come on, number 2. Right knee. Right knee. Good. 9. Good. 5. Good. 11. punches. Go on the mouth. Alright, straight punches right over here. That's it. Here we go. Lots of dedication. Down. Alright, elbows. Right elbow. Right over here. Come up. Straight punches. Almost there. Come on, hands time. Yes. That was good.
That was fun.
See, you didn't have to even get up.
Oh. All right.
Let's see. That's last.
Let's see. Well, this is your last round boxing. We still got 2 more rounds
Let's
left.
see what happened.
So make sure. No worry.
Where are you going? I'm challenging him. Okay.
All right. Can't have my wife beat me. Otherwise, I get stuck doing dishes for a week. All right, we're going in 6 seconds. And go. 'Give you a couple seconds to reset, then explode up. You got 20 seconds. Three seconds, get that last one in. All right. Right away, get to that clean. So, Aneta is going with her 40-pound dumbbell.
45.
I'm going with a 60-pound D-bell, or D-bag. Not D-bag, D-ball.
Let's see.
If you do this, just make sure you don't hit your toes. You'll notice that there's a moment there where the ball is weightless. That's because I'm using my legs, not my arms. 3 seconds, get that last one in. Alright.
Okay, good.
Oh wait. That's...
No.
Alright, listen, this is round 5, guys. If you're not tired or fatigued, you're not doing it right. You should be exhausted right now. Aneta and I, we're going at a medium pace so we can still talk to you. You shouldn't be able to hold a conversation though. You should be gasping for air, working those lungs. Last 20 seconds. All right, right away. All right. Right now, I'm just gonna have Aneta do 6 straight punches. Go. 6. 1, 2, 3. Good. Move around. And 6. 6. At the end of that, add a kick. Front kick. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front kick. Good. Reset. Go. Kick. Now, 6 punches. 1 kick, 3 knees. All right, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Kick. 3 knees on the bag. 4 with your partner. Good, good, good. And go. Good job. All right, from here, 6 punches, 1 kick, 3 knees, takedown, then give me 6 punches with just your right hand. Right knee, right punch. All right, go. Kick, kick. 1, 2, 3, transition. Take me down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Good, that's it. That's the combo. We've got 30 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Nice job. Let's get through that one more time. Go. 6, 1, 2, 3. 1. Keep punching till you hear the beat. Keep punching. Go, go, go. Full mount now. Full mount. Go. Full mount. Go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Keep going. And time.
Hey, I can stay here.
Nice job.
Sweat.
Woo. All right. Good news. This is the last round. You still have 30 seconds to give us a like. If you haven't given us a like already, please use this break as an opportunity to do that. Let me know what you think about this style of training. All right. Uh-oh. Aneta's swearing. 10 seconds. Start making your way back to the start position.
I've been swearing.
Whew.
That's fine. That's a good one.
All right.
We got 1 more day tomorrow, Friday.
Let's go. Pop up and release. Got 20 seconds. Ten seconds. All right. Right away, let's get into that clean. Just like if you were in a match, there's no breaks. You gotta get right into it. You gotta push it backwards. Yeah, that's actually got 17 seconds. Three seconds, get that last one in.
Let's go. Let's go finish up with cardio.
I'm going. Why are you so mean?
Come on, chop chop.
Chop, chop. 10 more seconds.
We'll do again similar combo. So we're going to start with 6 punches, guys. Get ready, 6 punches. Gonna move around. Again, 6 punches. Beautiful. And this time we're going to add, like you did before, the front kick. So growing. And again, 6 punches, front kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front kick. That's it, beautiful. Move around. Now from here, we're going to add right roundhouse. So watch me here, guys. Right roundhouse. So we'll do 6 punches, front kick, right roundhouse. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front kick, roundhouse. Good. Move around. And again. Go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Front kick, roundhouse. Nice. Ooh. Go. Nice. And then from here, we're going to add 3 knees. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3. Hi. So let's put all that sequence together. 6 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front kick, roundhouse, and then 3 knees. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. And let's repeat it again. Let's go. Yeah, that was flying knee. Let's go. One more knee. Give me 2. Straight punches. Go. Straight punches. And
No, we got to finish it.
finish it.
Kick.
Okay. One else. Right knee. Shit. That was flying knee. And good job. Awesome job, guys. That was a good workout.
Man, if you stayed all the way through that, super proud of you. Grab a sip, and then we'll stretch. That was tough.
Good.
Usually when we're holding classes, we only do those for 5 rounds. Actually 3 usually.
3 or 5 rounds.
Usually we'll bring 5 rounds in maybe once a month, but typically it's 3.
Yeah. So today you guys have extra round. Just for being with us and staying with us and training with us. Let's see what you got there. Leave the comments below how you guys did the workout. How did you guys like the workout? And if you finished. And send us some pictures. Post it, pictures
Oh,
of
yeah.
the workout.
Arms are out. We've already got some pictures being sent to us from some punch fitters. A lot of pictures from our members coming in. So tell us where you're working out with us, what part of the country or what part of the world. Go ahead. Good. From there, elbow straight. Pull the fingers back. I don't know about you, but I'm a sweaty mess.
I'm sweating a little bit. I'm not a sweaty person. I will sweat just a little bit, tiny.
I usually don't sweat either, but lately.
Oh, you know, right?
Palm side up. All right, good. Switch sides. Oh, thank you.
How's your legs so far today?
You know, today they're okay. Tomorrow, I don't know. Usually hits me a day afterwards. Tomorrow's probably gonna be rough.
So tomorrow, guys, make sure recover today. We're going to need some dumbbells, kettlebells, and then we're going to mix upper body, lower body, and then some core finish with. So
Palm side up.
get ready for tomorrow. Another workout, last workout. this week.
And go into sumo squat. From there, straighten out your legs. Just let your arms hang. Go over to the right leg. Go over to the left. Back to the center, hands down. Go down to all four. Arms are out in front of you. Hands go off to the left. Hands go off to the right. From there, hands under your shoulders, feet go back, stretch out the abs. Oh, I just got sweat in my eyes. Bring the feet together, send your hips up into the air. Try and get your heels down to the ground. Bend your knees, bring your hands up, and that is it.
Let me fix it, that was lower. No, it's being hit to the center.
Awesome job today, guys. So tomorrow is going to be our last live workout. Next week, we're going to take a little break from the live workouts so that we can start producing more solid, polished videos. We have something to the effects of almost, I think, 20 live workouts, not to mention over 20 other workouts that are already on our YouTube channel that are polished. So there's like over 40, 50 different workouts that you can do. So please spread the word about PunchFit. Let us know that we're doing a good job. A lot of exciting news are going to be coming up in the next couple weeks. So we'll share that as certain things develop with you guys. Other than that, get fit.
Get strong.
And get tough.
Yes.
Come back tomorrow for Aneta's workout.
Yes, see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m.